Hello everyone, welcome to this video. My name is Steve Mills and I've spent over 29 years now helping small businesses to become more effective in the area of sales and marketing. Did you know that over 90% of all businesses that start off in business today go bust within the first 5 years? And that's in normal times. In the times that we're living in right now, who knows what those figures are? However, what's the number one reason for that? Now, you'll hear accountants tell you it's poor financial management, and that is definitely a factor. But my belief is this. It's lack of sales. Lack of sales is the number one reason for business failure. If you could sell enough stuff profitably, then you could overcome all your other problems, your HR problems, your operational problems, your financial problems. You could go and find the best accountant there is and hire them full time to work in your business, and you wouldn't have financial problems if you had enough sales. Now, as a startup, that's really tough. And what I want to talk to you about right now is a new program that I've developed just a little while ago. It's called the Results Mastery Booster Program. This is specifically for, I don't know, let's say businesses turning over less than £50,000 a year. They could be startups, you're about to start off in business, or perhaps they're one-person consultants, even part-time businesses. And a lot of businesses I find really want my help. They say to me, look, I'd love to join your main results mastery program, Steve, but I've just not got that amount of money right now, and I can't do that. And so I decided, right, well, what could I do to really help those people? Because that's my mission. Been my mission now for over 29 years, to help and do my bit in terms of solving that problem that 90% of businesses go bust. Because I know it's a terrible thing. People often, will lose their house, their car. I always remember somebody's telling me that when they started in business, they sold loads the first year. They sold their house, they sold their car, they sold their everything because they clearly weren't making enough money. So this is, as the name would imply, about boosting you up to that 50 grand level so that at least, you're doing reasonably well. Now, I'm just looking at my notes here because I want to make sure I tell you fully what's involved. So the first thing you get is access to my Results Mastery Pro app, right? You can gain access to my app for free. That's the basic level, but this will give you the pro level, which means you're going to get even more information. Now, you may be thinking, well, what information, Steve? Well, on the app, there are events, there are tip sheets, there are checklists, there are reports, there are scripts, there are lots and lots of video-based training. There's the latest information in what's happening in the world of AI. There's sales, there's marketing, there's customer service, there's financial management, and so on and so forth. Basically, there's a whole range of stuff on there to help you, which includes actually a community, which I think is really important to know that other people are in the same situation and perhaps got the same problems as you. Or it might be an opportunity for you to go and tell people about you and your business and what you do, and maybe either get their help or possibly network with them, or even sell to them so that, they can become customers of yours. So that's one thing. Second, we do a weekly Q&A live on Zoom with me, and you're going to get access to that every week. Every week you can go on to Zoom and tap in to my 29 years of knowledge. Now, I want to get really clear about where this knowledge comes from. Right? I decided a long time ago that if I was going to really help people, then I had to invest in myself. I did this by learning my skills, my trade, and my knowledge from the world's leading sales, marketing, and business growth experts. And I've been doing that for probably in excess of 30 years now. So that's where all the knowledge comes from. You're going to be able to log in to a Zoom meeting and ask me questions, and I'll do my best to answer you based on my knowledge and how I can help. You're also going to gain access to some marketing planning, some templates for you to put together a marketing plan, and also a sales strategy, which is really important to really know the answers to questions like, I can't afford it, you know, the time's not right, I want to speak to my partner, and the system and the process of follow up, because follow up is really, really key. Most salespeople and most businesses give up after a couple of attempts. In truth, most sales are made after 8 contacts. So you need to know that, and you need to know what your contacts are going to include. So that, again, is really important. I also am going to provide you with some software for you to be able to put together a goal plan. So what are your goals for your business? What are your objectives? Now, I'm not talking like, well, in 10 years' time, we want world domination. I'm talking about now, right? What are you going to do this week? What are you going to do this month? What is the goal? How much income would success look like this month? You know, if we've got 30 days to get you from 0 to hero, what does that look like? What are you going to need to try to achieve in order to do that? We're also going to give you access to a weekly webinar. Each week it'll cover a different element of sales or marketing, business growth, social media, email, search engine optimization, how to put together a landing page, and so on and so forth. So you'll gain access to that. And last but by no means least, you'll get discounts on my other stuff. So that could be my other programs, perhaps my results mastery program when you do decide to upgrade and become I suppose, a full member of Results Mastery. And you know, all my courses and so on and so forth. So you gain that as well. So what do I want you to do? Well, do you know what? I've priced this at a level where anybody and everybody can afford it. It's a tenner. You know, it's 3 cups of coffee at Starbucks for the month. For all what I've just told you there is a tenner. You know, and if you really, really can't afford it, I'll give it you. Right. I'm that convinced it'll help you. And, you know, and I don't want to give it you because I want to be rewarded for my, you know, my dedication and my belief and being able to help. And sometimes actually, you know, when you give somebody something, they don't really associate any value to it. So, you know, what I don't want you to do definitely is to sign up, give me a tenner every month and then do nothing. That would be a waste of your time and my effort. And you need to put effort into this. That's what's going to get results. It's just like going down the gym. You know, you're not going to go down the gym once a fortnight and do 10 curls and get fit. It doesn't work like that. You know, you've got to put hard work into it. This is not about, oh, buying a cheap program. So, you know, and 6 months later you go, well, it's not really worked for me. It won't work if you don't do anything. So, you know, I really want to stress that. But, you know, it's a tenner. It's a tenner a month plus VAT. So, you know, if assuming you're not VAT registered, it's going to cost you 12 quid, which is probably about the price of a bottle of wine. So, you know, get yourself signed up. I can't stress it strongly enough. Your return on investment, assuming that you take action, will be ridiculous. You know, if I say to you, spend £12 a month, and that should enable you to hit at least 50 grand a year, then, you know, you get some idea of what this program is capable of doing for you. But it does need your input. Okay, so that's it. I hope that's been of value to you. Sorry, it was a little bit longer than I hoped it was, but I just really wanted to get across the importance of you joining this program, assuming that you're a startup business or one that's turning over less than 50 grand and you're really determined to grow that business. So I would like to end just by wishing you every success with that. And I hope to see you on the program and on the Q&A very soon. Thanks very much for listening.